Okay. And...
Hooray! We're finally being charged!
Yeah, I can't wait to be of use again. About time. Though a charge will never truly cure the emptiness I feel inside. I wonder what we're powering. Could it be some web browsing? Video editing? Note-taking?
I don't really care what it's for, as long as I don't stop.
We've been at 100% for quite a while now. Is everyone doing okay despite being full? Define full. When you look beyond the surface, is that what you see?
Ugh, I don't feel so good.
Oh no, are you okay?
This is your MacBook battery when it's healthy. And this is your MacBook battery on drug. I mean, plugged in all the time. I know some people may have seen that as an exaggeration, but here's the truth. Your MacBook is in danger, and that precious battery has some secrets of its own. So I bet you Mac users don't think twice about leaving your precious MacBook plugged in all the time. And why would you, right? There's nothing more satisfying than opening your computer and seeing that precious battery on full, ready to go. But here's why that's a problem. Lithium-ion batteries are the batteries that every MacBook uses. They're great and efficient, but can degrade over time if not taken care of properly. If you head into your system settings under Battery, you'll see an option called Battery Health. From there, you'll see your battery's condition and its maximum capacity. Keeping your MacBook charging when it's full can significantly degrade the lifespan of your battery, thus resulting in lower maximum capacity. For example, if your maximum capacity is 69%, nice, that means your battery can only charge up to 69% worth of its original state when it was brand new, which can result in you eventually paying to get a battery replacement sooner rather than later. Either that, or keep using your bad battery, which will not only degrade more over time, but will also cause your battery to swell, causing possible pressure on the chassis itself, and eventually leading you to keeping your MacBook plugged in indefinitely. Back in my day, I lasted all day long on one charge and still had a little juice left for those rush hour mornings. Yeah, whatever, Grandpa. Oh! I know all of this kind of sucks, but there are solutions. Kinda. You see, macOS has a built-in feature called optimized battery charging, which delays charging once your battery level exceeds 80% if your Mac is constantly plugged in. In theory, it's supposed to learn your charging habits and adapt accordingly to conserve as much as your battery's overall health as possible, but if you ask me, it can be a bit finicky, or useless even. However, I do have a more reliable solution that I stand by, and that is the Mac app called Al Dente. Not sponsored. Now here's a secret. Lithium-ion batteries indeed have a sweet spot. 20 to 80% is the recommended range your MacBook's battery should be in at all times. 20% being the lowest and 80% being the highest. But who has time to keep track of that stuff when you're watching a 3-hour YouTube documentary on someone you never even heard of? I know I don't. But that's where Al Dente comes in. Al Dente is basically a battery limiter that you can adjust to your heart's content. And once your battery's percentage exceeds that point, it can then use its discharge feature to make the battery run on battery power, even when plugged in. Never again do you have to worry about your Mac's battery ever charging past the sweet spot and potentially damaging anything. And here's another fun fact. According to Al Dente, the battery percentage our Macs show us isn't even entirely accurate. You see, Al Dente reads directly from the Mac's battery management system for the most accurate results. And come to find out, your Mac's battery is actually a little off, ranging from 2 to 7%. My guess is that it's Apple's last-ditch effort to conserve the battery's health as much as possible by making you think your battery is at 100%, thus incentivizing you to plug it out. Thankfully, with your newfound knowledge, you can get Al Dente to show you the actual accurate percentage and take that next step into making that precious battery of yours last you for even more years to come. Treat your battery with care. It's precious. And the next time you keep your Mac plugged in, Think about these guys. What? Too soon? Thanks for watching. And if you're more curious about lithium-ion batteries and your MacBook's battery health, I provided some links below of people explaining it way better than I ever could, as well as a link to the app itself. FYI, the app also does have a paid version, but the charge limiter and discharge features I mentioned before come with the free version as well. But the added benefits are behind the Pro version. In case you're wondering though, I think the Pro version's price is a little steep. It could be like $10 cheaper. But overall, I don't regret my one-time purchase. And when you think about it, it is potentially saving you hundreds of dollars for a new battery replacement. Just saying. So keep that in mind. I have a confession to make. I too had a Mac that had to stay plugged in order for it to be on. Hopefully you can share this video so no one else will ever have to go through that. Rest in peace, 2012 MacBook Air. You will be missed.